is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle, can't stand you. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love, yo. Oh.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, you hit the like, you hit that subscribe, you hit that bell, all notification, and when we go live, talk about this crypto space where it's so early. Do I have a trading range for you? Pretty excited to talk about it this morning. A few little details, little news that we may have missed since we have not been live 2 times a day. So I would like to do that a little more if we can. So please hit that like and subscribe if you may. The Vassal hard fork. Cardano, we're going to talk about that right now, how it's a big deal, and a couple things to go over. Cardano Vessel upgrade, ready with all critical mass indicators achieved. This was pretty much done already and said to be finished. 39 exchanges upgraded, 87,059%, if that is correct, by liquidity. Over 98% of main net blocks are now being created by the Vassal node. So thought that was pretty interesting. Off the depths by TLV have confirmed they have tested and are ready. Positive vibes. Thank you for what you do, Pete. Jay Creek in the house as well. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. I have some news for you, and I do believe it's going to be some pretty good news. We had this gentleman. What else is new? JP Morgan, CEO Jamie Dimon, bash crypto. Pretty much it says Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme, and I have a little bit to talk about that as well. Meanwhile, I heard they bought it. They bought Bitcoin, even though he was bashing it. Well, his response pretty much to that was, don't ask taxi drivers if Uber is a good idea. Don't ask hotels if Airbnb is a good idea. So why would you ask bankers if Bitcoin is a good idea? I pretty much see in depth exactly what we're speaking of here on this tweet, and I think it's very important to go over that, how that isn't very important, because basically we're hurting the banks. We're taking every one of them out. Why would they have anything good to say about a digital currency that's protecting all of us, and why we are so interested into this digital asset and into this digital space, so to speak. So currently right now, 930 approximately. Let's see if we're getting to it. It probably went down now. Yep. The price has been falling. We've been declining right now, down 0.76% for the total crypto market cap, 18.6 right now. And speaking of all that right now, I want to go into that because this is one of my charts. This is one of the things I spoke to you about. And a lot of you followed me for a long time. A lot of you are very loyal followers, and you know about this head and shoulders pattern we were talking about. We're probably right about here in the Bitcoin price, all the way up ahead. We killed it, right? And then I said, well, what happens? Left shoulder coming in through. I believe some type of inverted head can happen. Well, if we were to get rid of all of this, right, and that would be the worst case scenario to the 12,000 that everybody, including me, have spoken about, right? I'm so tired of it. I want to talk about what I see and what I see currently right now on this chart and why I'm excited about this. So if you hit the like and subscribe, maybe perhaps you're going to see this as well, and you'll see what I'm talking about right now. Potential for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful W case scenario. What's happening right now, and this could be very well happening, and I do talk about this very much, and it would take us all the way to about to the bottom of here. And let's see, we're trying to break this down slowly this morning. You'll find your last peak, and your last peak was currently somewhere around here, 22.4. So as I sit here and I pay attention to what Bitcoin has been doing, 22.4 is something to speak of. You would need a double bottom here in order to create the first double, right? As we look for double tops to be bearish. And speaking of that, let's do it. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe every single day, right? Hit the bell, all notification, you get to these videos, and we're growing. Well, besides that, I want to talk about this real quick because yesterday I nailed this, and a lot of people may have missed this video. It was yesterday's video. I killed it. Terra Luna, Terra Classic. Same kind of thing. Falling wedge ultimately coming down into here. Will it happen? I don't know. I got a bearish divergence right here. Double top pattern. So very big bearish divergence. We may not be done falling. Well, shit, what has the rest of the market and the news and the narrative been? It's been fall. So pay attention to this, even though it looks kind of nice. Once we start breaking through the 2,700, once you start falling below the 2,700, you should have an alarmment. You should have a sell order out right here. Sell order at 2,700. If you start breaking below 2,700, the 2,200 is finally going to occur, creating a new lower low right there, and that's probably all the way from... Tell him, Pete, tell him. And what am I talking about? We just watched that chart. What did I say? I said it, and it happened. So pay attention, definitely to mention, please. A million levels, yeah. I'm tired of trying to get to it right now, but this was the chart. This was the exact same thing I was saying. I said, although we're seeing a pattern here coming, I said, put your sell stop at the 2,700, right? You just heard it for yourself. I'll probably get 3 unsubscribers for being exactly precise of what I said, because if you see here, exactly as predicted, 2,200 will occur, and it did. So, of course, and this is what's been happening. I don't know what's going on with the channel. I would imagine by now we had 5K subscribers, 10K subscribers. I'm watching people tell other people just to buy the dip and they have 200K subscribers, and I bullshit you not. And then the other ones, they got their boobies whipped out, and they have 200 subscribers. I don't have the boobies to whip out, so I'm not going to get that round. I would expect you to unsubscribe. So, Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Probably the best crypto technical analysis in the crypto space, in the YouTube space. So please give me a like if you are enjoying some of this precise TA. So looking at that, then looking at the S&P, and you know, we usually don't do stuff like this, but because we try to keep it crypto only. And then Sundays, we'll talk about the NFL, see if we can get a parlay or two. But right now, even the S&P, if I pay attention to the daily chart, we've been really taking an ass whooping in the traditional markets, and I wanted to do something about that, and I wanted to talk about it right now, so if you may understand and put this into consideration, this is why you will hit the like and subscribe. 14% down currently right now in the S&P traditional markets. Then I take a peek at Bitcoin, and I really want to see what happened, and you can see how it was holding up really nice, coming in, up and down, and that's what I'm going to mainly talk about right now. So as you can see, it's not much of a fall, and we will take a peek and see where it did fall. Maybe it did, because no, it didn't, see? So we're holding up currently right now 4%, so 10% over that. And what I was saying is Bitcoin seems to be holding up nice. Obviously, if the S&P were to tank, Bitcoin is not going to continue to hold up. But right now, there's a lot of things I need to see in that upward W that I was beginning to talk about, right? And I said in order to get this upward W that is seen to be forming, you need 2 things that I really pay attention to. One, I always pay attention to this downward type slope. We must be falling, right, to create this double bottom pattern. So now I'm creating a double bottom, just like I said, the opposite of Terra Luna in that video. If you watched in the video, what did I say? And I used yellow. That's why I'm going back to yellow. In the video, I said we're forming a classic, Luna classic, bearish stuff here. But currently, same kind of thing. Divergence ultimately coming down into here. Will it happen? I don't know. I got a bearish divergence right here. Double top pattern. So it works the same way, going down and up. So you got to understand, you got to pay attention to what's happening, pay attention to the volume. Obviously, use some indicators. Don't just always do that. You will get wrecked if you do it that way. I have many things that I like to pay attention to. Exponential moving averages, right? The ribbon, it's getting a little tight here. Expecting, hopefully, not much more of a downside here before we get maybe perhaps an upward W. Like, this is what I was getting at. So I want to get back into this part here. And the other thing is you need a neckline. And I think it's pretty clear. We have a nice neckline here coming. So we need to break the neckline. What is the neckline? I would say the neckline is somewhere around here. We are getting an upward swing at the 20,000 level exactly. But if I were to say right now, this point here, 20,200, 21,000. So really, yeah, number is 20,000. Let's be real here. Let's not make it too complicated. I would imagine a lot of resistance coming at this point in time. Many touch points. So what am I saying? Well, part of the title, what I'm trying to explain to you is we could be trading right in between here for the entire rest of the week. That's what I believe is going to happen. And obviously no financial advice, but what is happening? Well, we have Bitcoin and we have Ethereum. And futures contracts, long and short positions, and this is by each exchange. And I'm starting to see if there's any trend, and currently right now I do have people longing. So we do have a little bit majority beating over the long positions versus short positions. Bitfinex, everybody is long. Holy shenanigans. I don't think I've seen that in a long time. But these are all the exchanges. You could basically figure out which one is really a bullish exchange for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I believe this is Bitcoin. And you can trade it to whatever you want, right? You go to the 5 minutes, obviously it changes a lot. Go to Ethereum and see how they are on Ethereum, and Ethereum is almost down the middle. Down the middle. I mean, this one's overwhelming, then this one's overwhelming short. But I like to pay attention to this. There's also many more things I pay attention to. We're talking about the expiring contracts for the Ethereum. 1.5 million. If you watched yesterday's video, which is this one right here, Bitcoin crypto bear market, 90% finished. Tomorrow, ETH big move. Yes, and here it is. We're going down, and that's exactly what I was going to talk about. The big move was down, and if this is exactly what's happening, I believe we're going to keep finding a new range. This range is where we're at now. So let's see what happens. If we don't get the upward W that I'm talking about, we'll proceed to keep trading somewhere in this range until the end of the month, September 30th. Then we have the 1.5 million Ethereum contracts expiring, and that is in exactly 7 days. So I'll see you in 7 days for sure when this breakout's coming, and we'll be going back to this video saying, oh, remember, blah, 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 and I hate doing it. It gets annoying. I think this is what's going to happen. So we're going to continue to trade in here. You're going to continue to come down. This is what will happen. We'll continue to hit resistance here. As I told you, we will fall down to 1423, and then obviously you can see what happened. It turned into a bloodbath coming all the way through. Cardano was holding up pretty good. I wanted to say doing very well, and in this falling wedge here, I want to say it's the same thing. Falling wedge coming in, still playing a role into this range, so we can lift this up if we want, because everything is telling me that we are looking pretty strong right there. But in this chart, falling wedge on the 4-hourly even looks pretty good. I really like this a lot. This is a textbook falling wedge. This is Cardano ADA. We're jumping around a little bit. Perhaps we come all the way down to, what, 44 cents again? How many times have we done that? And do something like that until all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, usually, I want to say about 70% out of a falling wedge, a breakout occurs. So I don't know how much more time we have here, but perhaps maybe we're going to wait for the end of the month. Maybe I got to do the Bitcoin. Do we have Ethereum? Let's see if we got Ethereum. Cardano. Oh, we do. We can pay attention, see what they're doing with Cardano. And right now, Cardano getting a 50-50 split as well. Just wanted to see what the exchanges were doing as far as future market longing and shorting, which you have to be very careful doing as well. But like I said, the S&P is doing a big fall and not really correlating Bitcoin to it. Bitcoin is doing its own thing. It's holding up. The digital currency is doing a little better than the traditional markets. So I would like to say, long story short of things, I expect us to be going sideways, barring action from this like 18.4, 18.6, whatever we may keep doing. You'll find yourself bumping all the way through, and then hopefully we'll find our path. Are we going to break above the 21.4? It's going to be a very big tell. So hope you enjoyed the video. I don't have the boobs for that. Love this channel. I'm just getting to your comment now. That was about 10 minutes ago. But yeah, man, we like to have fun on this channel. Good morning, Lyric. Don Juan. It's the truth, man. I just went and seen some girl on YouTube. It comes up on the quick feed, the 4 little things that come up and all this crazy shit, tanks blowing up, and I watch that stuff. All of a sudden, a little quick booby feed comes up, and it's like I watch, and she's got 636 K subscribers, and I'm sitting here hopefully helping people make money, and I can't even get 100 likes on a video, and this girl's getting 100. Of course, very well. I mean, if you're into boobies, and I would be lying if I said I didn't like boobies. The point being is, this makes me sick, right? She offers not much stuff. Any girl, if you can't get a girl to shake her boobs for you, I'm sorry. Maybe you do need this channel. Maybe you do need to make a couple extra bucks because, you know, the winter's coming. It's going to get cold. You're going to want a girlfriend. You're going to want to, you know, hey, I invest. You're an investor. Yeah. Yeah, I still drive the station wagon, but I'm an investor. I know all about Bitcoin. And it's like, that's like the sexy talk today at like a party or anything today. So going through the crypto market, getting out of the silliness, talking about B&B, bed and breakfast, if you didn't know what that was. A lot of people talking about XRP, up 45% in the last 7 days. Every time. And I'm an ass man myself. That's awesome. Well, guys, this channel's a lot of guys, right? Crypto is one of those things most of the males are attracted to. And I'd like to say, I have a few couple things here on this list that I really like enjoying to invest in and making my money. Terra Classic, obviously it is one of them, right? Luna Classic, it is definitely one of them. As I get into it here, XRP, stop trying to buy XRP right now. What is wrong with you people? I'm just curious. Oh, that's right, we're human. That's what's wrong with us. Why? Because we FOMO. Fear of missing out. Why do we have to buy XRP right now while we're already at a 50% pump? Because there's something wrong with us. And I have not done an XRP. Holy shit, I have not done an XRP, excuse my mouth. Go back to the last XRP. Because I said we're either going to do this or we're going to go do this. Now, guess what? I got to spend the rest of my damn day going through 100 videos. Son of a B. I'm going to spend the rest of my day going through the video of the one where I talked about XRP doing this cup and handle. And you all are going to kiss my hiney because I almost hit it exactly as predicted. Except here we are now. We came up to the 55.5 cents, so we were about a good 5 cents off, and that's a big difference. I'm not happy about that. So I'll brag, but I'm really not excited. What happened, and I'll tell you what happened while you're paying attention to this, and I did not invest in XRP. That's the problem. If I invested in XRP, I would have came to you immediately and said, hey guys, what the F is happening? I sold, or this is happening, the cup and handle's happening right here, and that's exactly where it is, you son of a you-know-what. There is a 56 cent mark, and it comes right into here, and the date is May 7th of 2022. We fell off, and we got a quick little bounce on a close here, it looks like. It was the 16th, looking at the time. And what's been happening since, and if you get to the bigger time frame, that's a 4-hourly. If you get to the daily, we did get the cup and handle I so said we were getting. Boring sideways action I told you was happening. You'll get the touch points for the 44. Once it breaks above the 44.5, and I know I said this, you're going to get a nice breakout all the way to about 60 cents. Well, we did. And it's not over yet. The day's not over, ladies and gentlemen. We got 9 hours and 19 minutes for this XRP to continue to go through 60 cents. So I believe we're still probably going to get to 60 cents. So as I sit here and bash my own TA, oh, it was off by 5 cents, we're probably still going to pump up because of this one thing. And I know it's hard to believe. It's called FOMO! If I woke you up, good morning. Get yourself a cup of coffee, have a sip, buy the dip. You already know, take a rip, do whatever makes you happy. But please be careful. This market is very volatile. What I now expect to happen is this. And we're going to be trading in this range, which I showed you right here with this white. I said that'll either happen or this will happen and we'll break through on the cup. Technical analysis, ladies and gentlemen, does not get any more amazing, more on point than this channel. So I don't care what anybody says. I didn't come on here to brag. I came on here to see why 45% pump was happening. And that's why I go to here. This will tell you a lot of information. There's a lot of tools you can use. Go to CoinGlass. That's a good one, right? Short and long liquidations, as was just showing you right here. You can find out what exchange is doing the most and what of not. It gives you a lot of information as far as longing and shorting on leverage of the positions in the market. You have so many tools here for free. TradingView, speaking of, right? This is free. I don't understand why people don't use this more often. I have this on my phone. I have this on my computer. I have this in my bedroom. I have this on my pillow. No, I don't. But the point is you need to have all these tools with you immediately. Crow was doing very well, Chronos. That was starting to get a nice pump. I just do this stuff. I pay attention. What is happening? Where can I take this ride to? Well, I already know the last touch points were 1260. So I could tell right off the rip. 1260, I'm going to stay away until I get all the way back either above or I find myself hitting resistance off it. And then I'll, change the chart. I like 4 hourlies. They tell me a lot of information. This is crowcrypto.com if you're interested. What is currently happening here? Double bottom. I do see it looking pretty nice on the 4 hourly. Throw some indicators out. Stop just looking at candles, right? And we're above now. So now on the 4 hourly short term chronos, well, it probably took a nice jump and it's pumped, and it already is about to come down just for a little bit, maybe come retest, but I don't expect this to do a lot more. So that's how I see already going to another time frame, and that's where I see, okay, daily, yes, we have a little bit more room to pump a little more, literally what I just said 10 seconds ago, and then we'll come down. So the daily correlates with that. The 4 hourly, the hourlies all telling me what's happening. I'm going through my progressions of my indicators. Then I'll go through, right, look at other things, EMA, exponential moving average. And if you see here, obviously, what is it telling me? Well, before this price action came, or any of this was here, before any of this happened, I'd be looking at this chart going, oh, well, I have my Bollinger Bands coming in. A big price action move is coming. This is what we do on the channel almost every day, right? We talk about this all the time. This is very repetitive stuff. You should be an expert by now. This is the bottom here on the buy area, whatever, green. You want to call this your red. This is your head of the Bollinger Bands. This is your green bottom. And what happens every time? Every single time my Bollinger Bands get tight as AF. What happens, ladies and gentlemen? We get a price breakout. To the upside or to the downside is the next obvious try to figure out, right? It's like another game. But this is what I do to you every day. If you don't understand this by now, you must be twiddling your thumbs. You must be doing something else than watching my videos. And I'm sorry to hear that. I appreciate your support, but what are you doing? So as I'm looking at this right now, we could test up a little more. Looking at the top here, somewhere around 12.5 cents, 12.60. I don't expect it to really do too much more. FOMOing can help. But your highest price you'll probably get is to the 1330. So people do FOMO and start breaking through. You're going to get major resistance at this 1328, somewhere 1330 to be more precise. This is Coronos, crypto.com. Someone said they'd like to see TA on ApeCoin sometime. Well, let's pay attention, see what's happening here. What am I doing? Well, I'd like to see this. This is a rising channel. I see high volatile waves in the upward trajectory. We're hitting resistance currently at the exponential moving average. This is ApeCoin. This is something literally consistency is key. Keep up the good work, bro. You will get way more than 100 likes. Soon you will look back and say, wow, I used to want 100 likes. Now I want to get 5,000. I hear you, brother. I appreciate the very, very positive vibes, and I love that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. What is XRP doing really fast? Because it looks like we're getting a repump after that fall, or we're just getting a dip. I'm on the 4 hourly. Oh, now we're bouncing off in between the EMA. But I'm going to go back to Ape. I just wanted to see what XRP. I thought I saw it like blinking, making some crazy moves. So a few people on my channel. I had a couple people, somebody wanted to go over waves. He wanted to also go over Alpine. I'm still waiting to do that video, and I apologize. I keep saying I'm going to get to it, and it's tough. Currently, right now, on this chart, hourly, it doesn't give me much information. I'm not a big fan of that. But yes, here it is, getting huge. Something huge is happening here. All right, so we just got done. You just learned of all this move on this one indicator here for the Bollinger Bands. You're excited, right? Oh, I can't wait to find this out. I can't wait to do the next trade. Pete just taught me how to do this. Bollinger Bands, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting tight as AF again. What happened the last time? Well, I started noticing this on my Bollinger Bands. And let me get the color correct because I hate when the colors are off. Right? Green on the bottom, red on the top. And these are my Bollinger Bands getting tight. What happened the last time they were doing that? Well, they got tight, came in here. Well, we got a nice move to the upside, right? Okay. Well, the last time we did that, and I would really like to exclude that, but it did go up there, so I can't say much about it. This is the move we got, okay? This is ApeCoin. If this continues to rally in the fashion, in the development, same kind of moves it's doing, because if you see this move is toward the upside. If you see this, I'm going to teach you this one. I've noticed my Bollinger Bands. This is to the downside. Do you see that? It's like more to the downside. Well, the price actually went down on that breakout. Here it broke out and got tighter, even here. Super tight on ApeCoin. It went insane. Well, I think we're going to get another move like that somewhere around here, or perhaps the end of the month of September. So I don't know, but I'm seeing my Bollinger Bands getting super tight as I'm coming into about the 26th. I don't know if this is really happening here, but it's pretty wild to see. And then we're building support right here. So, I mean, it's really wild because 730, I want to see if the 730 backs it up. It would probably be a big cup and handle. And, yep, there it is. And I told you, Bollinger Bands, this is what this is. I'm deleting right now. It's old Bollinger Bands. Old Bollinger Bands. And I said they're getting tight as AF, which a lot of people didn't see. The price was to the downside, to the breakout. Now the Bollinger Bands are pointing to the up. Well, if we get this repeat move on ApeCoin, you're actually going to be able to sell at $7.29. I know it sounds insane. When was the last time it was trading that price? It was August 9th of this year, end of the summer. So it's not like it hasn't been years or months and months. It was literally a month ago, so no big deal. So it's a possibility the price could break out up to there and then definitely resistance. So you did a little bit of ApeCoin today. I have not talked about Engine. Elrond, I'm a big lover of Elrond, but I'm telling you, I'm not talking about the bottom for a reason. I'm talking about up there for a reason is what I meant to say. I'm not talking about the bottom. I'm not showing any bottom scenarios here. And Elrond, wow. So Elrond, EGLD, however you want to put it. We're going to break this down and probably go after this one. I'm a big fan of this, though. I do like what I'm seeing here. We got to start breaking it down into technical analysis, of course. Right now, current resistance. Do I see copy of current resistance is somewhere around here? So we're looking at the $63. We're adjusting as our chart has been. We've been taking a massive falling wedge to the downside here, and as you can see from this chart, this is pretty nice. I like the way this is. I like the way this is panning out right now. I'm a big fan of this chart. Big fan of how the pattern is going to break here if we keep moving in this way. Let's see what we got. If anybody's interested, this is EGLD Elrond. And wow, I do like this a lot. This is a nice, it doesn't look textbook, but this is a nice falling wedge, ladies and gentlemen, breaking us out to get us possibly to the $63 level. If you're interested, most likely the highest you'll get is 54, and then you'll be miserable again. So pay attention to that. I do expect this price to touch. I do expect the next bull run for this price to get a rejection off it when it occurs. This is definitely coming. It's just only a matter of when. Like I said, falling wedge is due to break out. It's a good high 70% range when these patterns occur. And if you can see exactly what I'm talking about here, I'm pretty excited for that to occur. Top $63, nothing to sneeze at. And currently, as you can see right here on this pattern, looks pretty good. I really do like this pattern a lot. I'm going to get rid of it for a quick second just so you can see it in detail of what we're looking at. And that's the breakout. That's what I see happening here. So perhaps we come down again one more time. What is that price that we keep touching that is so irritating? 46.60. So if you like Elrond and you're trying to establish a little bit more of your Elrond bags, you may want to find something here, as I found my first bullish divergence right here for the very first time. It's been a while. So this is a 4-hourly chart, and right now I'm getting a little double bottom bullish divergence, and I was going to say maybe time to pull out a couple of patterns here, couple of things. 4-hourly, not too shabby. 4-hourly, I'll put it out here a couple times, see where I went. These are some of the things I can do, some of the things you could do at home if you're interested. What I did here, and if you pay attention, we're already down here, so I pay attention to what the last move was. What was the last move? Well, the last move was a big fall, right? So we're still the trend is your friend to the upside. So we're going to acknowledge that. That's one thing immediately I acknowledge. So, okay, we're coming from a fall. All right. Doesn't matter what we're doing right now if it's a fall. I'm paying attention to what we just did. What is the trend? Where are we going? Pop to a daily, see what we've been doing on the daily side of things, and then now I see something different. Now I see from the top, my daily, we hit a peak. This was the time we were at 63, so this is starting to equal out to the August price. $63 is starting to look bullish to me once I get this bullish divergence in. I'm actually liking the $63 more than the 54 now. That's pretty cool. But pay attention because you're most likely going to get your rejection off 54 quickly and then a bounce. Possibly right to the 63, and then we'll find ourselves either going higher, FOMO, or a nightmare falling knife. So we'll find out what happens. You got to be very careful. This is Elrond EGLD. I'm a big fan of this asset and do believe in the digital asset, of course. Otherwise, I would not even be talking about it. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. I don't know what other tokens or asset to go over. The gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange every single day. Travel to New York, and I love that place and miss it so much. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope the trading, it's the weekend, and I'm missing the days where we went, it's Sunday, and the price is going up 10K in Bitcoin. There's going to be days coming. I'm telling you right now. If you paid attention to the title of the last video we did, 89, 90% bear mark is over. Pay attention to that. I'm a big, strong believer. This market is almost done. We're about as close as it gets. I mean, how much longer do you want to keep falling? Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's a recession prone coming, and we're either in it or it's coming, and we're going to be down for a little bit. We're fighting. It's called Bitcoin. It's a digital asset. And as Jamie Dimon said, right, it's a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, okay. Long story short, Bitcoin was created for the bankers that are doing the wrong, right? Are you tired of fees? Are you tired of not being able to grab $10,000 immediately when you want to? Are you tired of the bank being closed on a Sunday and I need my money? It's football season. I want to put a parlay in. I don't have any money. The bank's closed. What? Most banks, if you don't go to that ATM or that bank that's closed, you get a charge to the ATM for not using their ATMs. Guess what? If your bank isn't everywhere, you're going to be paying fees on your card plus the fee for the ATM itself. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a fucking Ponzi scheme if you ask me. I'm Wall Street Pete. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a wonderful day. Sicto in crypto. And if you want to learn how to make Sicto in crypto, well, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you hit the bell, all notifications so we do go live. You get this stuff immediately. Peace in and peace out. Love y'all. Take care.